next guest is a person with unusual connections in Hollywood, and he's become somewhat of a thorn in the side of Tinseltown. Would you please welcome Harvey Shine? Good to see you, dapper as always.
Thank you. It's good to be here, Jeff.
And what have you got for us tonight?
Well, Jeff, as you know, I've been around this town a long, long time. If there's one thing I've learned from my years of experience, people love celebrities.
Absolutely.
God knows why. They love them. They always have, and it seems they always will. But lately, celebrities have distanced themselves. They've placed themselves beyond the reach of their adoring public. Consequently, frustrated fans have had to seek solace in tawdry wax museums and even had to purchase, Cher perfume.
Frightening, huh?
It's a bad situation, Jeff.
For all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. People are tired of it.
So what is it that we, Harvey, can do about it?
Two simple words, Jeff. Celebrity lookalikes.
Really?
Absolutely. Think of the advantages. I mean, lookalikes are virtually indistinguishable from the real stars.
Good point.
They don't hide behind barbed wire and attack dogs.
Right.
And best of all, they're so much cheaper to the general public. They're a fraction of the cost of authentic celebrities.
So, are you saying then that celebrity lookalikes are replacing the actual celebrities?
No. Don't put words in my mouth, Jeff.
Okay.
Look, I brought a tape, okay? Watch the tape,
sure,
and you can draw your own conclusion.
Fair enough.
All right?
Let's roll the tape.
Great. Somewhere up in these hills, celebrities are looking down on us from freshly painted ivory towers, isolated from adoring fans. Hi, I'm Harvey Shine. In the golden days of Hollywood, there were sacred places where the biggest stars could rub shoulders with ordinary people. That's right, bowling alleys. Today, that bygone era seems to live again as a new breed of star enters the show business arena. I'm speaking, of course, about celebrity lookalikes. Lookalikes have more than filled the collective bowling shoes of their more celebrated predecessors, and they're certainly not the first to realize that bowling makes for far more than just exciting television. There's nothing like the sights and sounds of a bowling alley, and nothing like the smell of a bowling alley, which is basically the smell of 40-year-old men still living with their parents. Over here we have, excuse me, could I talk to you, sir? Sure. We have the President of the United States here. How are you bowling tonight, sir?
Well, I told you before, and I'll tell you again, I bowl 1,000 points a night. Yes, sir, 1,000 points a night.
Now, Bert, I notice you're a pretty good bowler. What about the real Bert? Does he bowl at all?
I don't know.
Well, do you ever bowl with him? I mean, do you ever spend any time with him?
Not really, no.
You ever seen any of his movies or anything? Now, have you ever bowled with Liz?
A couple of times,
really?
Yeah.
Is she a good bowler?
Well, not bad, when her back's not bothering her.
Really? So, do you have a bad back, or have you surgically had your back altered so it's bad like hers?
No, my back was naturally bad. I was thrown from a horse when I was young, too.
Well, in a sense, I guess that's fortunate. In that it's helped your look-alike capability. In this poignant display of glasnost, George Bush's look-alike will ceremoniously roll Mikhail Gorbachev's personal bowling ball through the Iron Curtain. Here, represented by the 5-9 split. We're sending a clear message to jaded celebrities. You're replaceable. While you luminaries are sulking in your plush mansions, your doubles are out spending quality bowling time with an eager public. Marilyn Monroe took up bowling during her brief but tumultuous affair with a young Dick Weber. Wow. tough break for the Pontiff. His doctrine of papal infallibility isn't going to help him with this nasty 7-10 split. Like her deposed counterpart, the Imelda Marcos look-alike has fallen on hard times. But luckily, their shared interest in footwear has enabled her to land on her feet. Well, the future looks bright for celebrity lookalikes, but with the public's growing appetite for fame in bowling, real celebrities can no longer take their fame for granted. As for me, well, they broke the mold when I was minted. Until we speak again, I'm Harvey Shine.
Classic piece of Shine footage. Thanks for
you.
being with us,
Thank
Harvey.
you, Jeff.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Harvey Shine. Keep hobnobbing. That's good. Have a seat, Harvey. He really is, he's really advancing into those inner circles of stardom.
He has got his finger on the pulse of
There you
people,
go.
let me tell you.
Oh, he's on the line? He's ready? Okay, great. Just do this. The person on the line now, his name is Vincent Carbone, and in the neighborhood, we like to think of him as like our resident street philosopher. He's also known as Dr. Vinny to most of us, and he just will answer questions on any subject. He's pretty conversant, and before, a little earlier, we had asked the audience to fill out some questions, and we're going to ask Dr. Vinny some advice. Hello, Vinny?
Yo, Jeff, how you doing, buddy?
Vinny, I'm good. Listen, Vinny, I have here a ton of questions this week for you.
Ton of questions?
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, I met a ton of chicks this week. Unbelievable.
Good for you.
I'm knocking them down like pins. Bada boom, bada bing. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I like that.
Incredible. And you know what? I'm not meeting them at clubs.
Right.
Political rallies.
Good move.
Yeah, I went to the pro-choice brunch the other day. Tomorrow I'm going to the pro-life walk. It's incredible. I help them carry boxes. They suck that up.
Yeah, they eat that up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, Sir Walter Raleigh, can we move to the questions here and get down to business?
Business?
Yeah.
The flower business is going out of sight. Maroon, God bless my Uncle Tony, wherever he is. I love to kiss his picture every morning, right on the top of the forehead.
Yeah.
He always says to me, Vinny, flowers signify the beginning and the end of things.
Good.
You need them. People need them when they're croaking, right? When you go get married.
Right.
When you're going out with somebody. When you're cheating on somebody. When you get sick. You get agita. Anything. And then the holidays.
Right.
The holidays. You got
Yeah.
your Christmas, your Easter, your Valentine's
Right, yeah,
Day.
Mother's Day. Yeah.
Don't even start.
Right.
My mother, she's sick again.
Ah.
Again, she's sick. Believe that, lady? You can't even go in the apartment. It reeks of Vicks. You can actually see the fumes coming out.
That's
Your
that bad,
eyes.
huh?
You need a gas mask to walk in there. She turns the heat up to 400 friggin' degrees. I sweat about 5 pounds off every day. And then she calls me 60 times
Yeah,
a day.
good,
You ever get
good.
one of those people? You get one of those people you can't get off the phone. You know what I'm saying? You with me? What?
Yeah, no, Vinny, I never had that occasion.
Hey.
So, hey, Vin?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get to the questions now, all right?
Oh, you know, speaking of questions, you know what the guy's been asking me? You're not going to believe this. When I'm going to put my mother away.
What?
My
Wait,
mother.
Wait,
you
you're putting your
believe
mom in a
these
home?
Mooks?
You're putting your mom in a home, Vinny?
What are you serious, Jeff? Hey, that's my mother you're talking about. My flesh and blood. I'm not
All right,
going to
that's
put her
what
in
I
a home.
thought.
Although sometimes I look at her, you know. I'm looking and I'm thinking, is she just sleeping or is she dead?
All right,
You know, I'm thinking of having a T-shirt made of that.
Yeah, T-shirts would be classy.
That's why I like to keep the mirror up by the bed, right by her lazy boy, so I can see the steam coming out of her mouth.
That's good. Good. You're a good son. Vinny, let me get to some of these questions here, all right?
Yeah, all right. What are you in a hurry all of a sudden?
I'm not in a hurry. I'm in a show, and you called late.
Okay.
All right, here's a great one.
Boy, have you changed.
A little bit.
Maroon.
Okay, Mr. Run-On. Dear Dr. Vinny, my wife can't have sex unless someone is watching. The neighbors are complaining. What should I do? Signed, Daniel R., Chattahoochee, Florida. What do you say?
Hey, Danny boy, I think you're living in the wrong neighborhood, my friend. You should move up to our block. We'll put you in the old Johnson house with the big bay windows.
Remember that.
2 shows a night, 1 at 8, 1 at 11, and we'll pay your rent.
Yeah. It's classic, right? All right, Vinny, here's a short one. Dear Dr. Vinny, my mom likes Harvard. I like Yale. What do you think? Signed, Undecided.
I would take Harvard in the points. You see that Jet?
I don't think that's what she meant.
Colts? I had the Colts 6.5 points. Jets Colts 6.5. They take out Dickerson. Turf toe. I've been beat up and left for dead. I never heard of turf toe. Did you ever have turf toe?
Vinny, she was trying to decide on a college, Vinny.
Oh, you ever bet on colleges?
No, never.
Xavier. I don't know where it is. Yeah. It's been so good to me. I can't miss with Xavier. I don't even. What, Xavier?
Vinny, I'm going. Vinny, I've got to go, man.
All right,
I've got to go.
All right.
I've got to go.
Hey, Jeff, you going to call me again or what?
Vinny, you called me.
All right. So what? You got to get technical on me?
Yes. Yeah, we'll speak real soon.
All right. Can I leave you with one thing?
Yeah, make it fast.
Remember this.
Okay.
There is no shame in mediocrity. And you, of all people, should know that.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. We'll speak real soon, Vinny.
Right.
I got to go.
All right.
All right, bye.
Take it easy.
Yeah,
thanks
bye.
for calling.
Bye. I'll be back. That's the commercial. My next guest, I was very excited to have when he said he would do the show. As a matter of fact, if I happen to be performing somewhere nearby, I will go out of my way to try to hook up with this man. He's got an incredible life story full of accomplishments. He was a track star at Southern Illinois University. He's been a nutritionist advocate and a civil advocate for years. And I like to think of him as one of the pioneers of socially conscious comedy. Please welcome Brother Dick Gregory. Now,
first. What a show.
Yeah, I'm having a good time, Dick.
God, man, you are sitting back in the back, you ought to, as the old folks said in the old days, you ought to start praying and pray without ceasing.
Yeah?
It's that,
It's that?
And speaking of prayers, I think about, we're probably the most Christian religious society on the planet. And you realize we're the only free democratic country in the free world that has capital punishment. Now, what does that mean? That means that Jesus Christ, the leader, died because that state had capital punishment. Remember, Jesus Christ didn't die because he got mugged.
Right.
He didn't commit suicide.
Right.
The state killed him.
Right.
Which means what? If Jesus Christ come back to America today and bug the wrong people, they give him the electric chair.
Right.
Then we'll all be walking around with big chairs around our necks.
That's right. I never thought of it that way. Now, it's the way he thinks.
Now, those two mics you did?
Yeah.
Keep it.
I'm going to keep that.
Brilliant. Did you like it? Wasn't it?
They're going to need a U-Haul to get my head out of the studio after this. Now, Dick, for those that don't know that much about you, in another lifetime, you were over 300 pounds.
Over 300.
Yeah, you drank a lot of liquor.
Fifth every day.
Yeah, fifth every day. So you were flammable, Dick.
4 packs of cigarettes.
And 4 or 5 packs of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Dick, this is something that I thought would be very interesting to play with you. You're one of those guys, if we had 2 hours, there'd be so much to say we still wouldn't do it. So I thought word association with you might be an interesting game. And we have not prepared this beforehand, so I'm going to give you a word, and you just go off, and then we'll try another one. How about Jesse Jackson?
Well, I think when you look at Jesse, the biggest mistake that Dukakis made was not picking him as vice president, because then it would have been a Michael Jackson ticket.
There you go. And there's not a hotter ticket than Michael Jackson.
All over the world, that one would have won.
Yeah, huh?
Now, I think one of the things when we look back at the last November election,